I'm going to tell you exactly what is going on right now at this particular space-time juncture. Humanity is being gaslighted on a massive scale. The powers that be, the old guard that is being dissolved, that is being exposed, is doing their utmost best through continued nefarious and deceptive means to keep humanity at its previous stunted growth. Basically, all of the answers, all of the power is within each one of us. Any obstacle in our life, any pressing issues or whatnot, we have that connection to source to solve everything, including the current issues that this planet faces going into the new Earth. Why do you think people such as Nikola Tesla, guy was murdered by this government, by the powers that be, and who is a person who was already a starseed for sure, but already in touch with the information from the cosmos, trying to bring free energy to the people, todos los gentes, all the people. So yes, he was murdered, and somebody like Edison came in and they put meters on your domicile. All of that is going away in gradual stages. Just hang on. There's a new system that's coming about, but all of that stuff is going away. But the point that I want you to understand is everything is being done in the powers of those who maintain just the barest grasp of what their control structure was, to continue to disempower humanity. And I want to recommend a book, Thy Son, Thy Rod, and Thy Staff, The Hidden Ancient Path to Spiritual Transformation, by Michael Ervina. But I want to read just a portion from this book and finish the point that I want to stress, to communicate to you, honorable viewer. In this book, I'm reading directly from this book, it says, Jesus did not come to earth to improve our credit scores, but to demonstrate the power of the Spirit. We are so critical of these ancient cultures, but they were thoughtful enough to leave us artifacts, showing us the most important celestial object in the sky. The ancients knew by returning to the ancient ways, we would receive the knowledge we need from the heavenly realms. The ancient Egyptians left clear clues how to activate our dormant DNA by using the sun. This is why ancient Egypt had so many people perceived as gods, especially when observed by non-sun-gazing witnesses. The Sumerian hero god Shamash and Messiah carried a ring and a staff, and iterations of these apparatus were passed along to subsequent civilizations. This should negate the alien agenda and show us how the wonders of the world were constructed. The sun provided a gateway for consultation from heavenly beings located in Orion, ruled by the Most High and his Son. Talking about the Christ, the emissary of light. But this, and I'm reading from this book, this should negate the alien agenda. Now see, part of what is taking place currently is there's a lot of disinformation put out that is continuing to disempower people, that has people wanting to look up into the sky for alien saviors, that the ETs are all going to come down and mass ascension, humanity is going to ascend into mass, and that very well may be true to some extent, but I know this is what is more true, is that this is a free will creation. The ETs that are out there cannot come and do for us what we were meant to do for ourselves, because that is part of God's creation, of God's universal laws and galactic codex. The non-interference, uh, the non-interference clause. But the ETs, the Christed ETs, will not let this planet be destroyed by nuclear warfare. So that is just more of the old guard reptilian agenda to gaslight people and keep you in fear, anxiety, and all that. No, as soon as you put that behind you, as soon as you focus on your reality, as soon as you focus on where your attention goes and your energy flows to a more positive, self-empowered existence, you stop worrying about things like, aliens and alien. The government wants you to believe all that stuff. They want, they have Project Bluebeam. They want to create another false flag event on the scale of 9/11, and basically, but see, all that stuff's been seen through, and people are wise to that. But the point is that we, as humanity, must evolve. And that's part of the beauty of, that's part of the beauty of this experience of consciousness, is that we learn these things for ourselves. And, all that, whether the med beds and all that stuff, and, all that stuff, it very well may be true and everything. But there's also opportunity for the powers that be in the government to continue to disempower people. I would much rather figure out the technology of the med bed and all that stuff on my own devices, figure out how to create it, rather than just go and, step into some alien ship that's probably a black ops project from the government anyway, because they've been getting technology from the reptilians and the greys that are basically part of this artificial intelligence hive mind galactic empire. And so there's divine intelligence and there's artificial intelligence. And what I've been trying to impart is divine intelligence. And I'm telling you, your soul upgrades, your DNA upgrades, your inspiration, your communication involves that beautiful orb in the sky and spending time with it and not being afraid of it, because you've been gaslighted to believe that the sun is evil, that it's going to give you all these sun cancers and you can't stare into the sun. No, that's completely erroneous. I've been staring directly into the sun since September 24th of 2021, and it has done nothing but improve my existence and communications with my inspirations, my higher aspect. Yes, I've seen quite a few amazing things in the sky, but that's not my path to go on to be a contactee and share my experiences, because that is giving power over to something beyond my control. Yes, they exist. There's that technology, but it is also being used to further disempower people. That's great. They're out there for sure. Until they land right here in my little patch of the backyard and invite me to come in and get some stick time flying around in one of their craft, then other than that, I'm driving on and staying in my lane and within my powers and continuing to do what is within my power, which is to evolve in gnosis, and everything takes care of itself. But the alien agenda and all that stuff, folks, just don't worry about it. Always maintain your own power, and all of that old guard is being dissolved. The skies, the way that the harmonic, the 27,000 year into the procession, grand cosmic cycle, the energies, it is all light that is coming in, and the powers of darkness are no more. And so it is. Namaste, namaskaram.